Winter weather is causing problems all over SoCal. Snow in the mountains is making it tough for drivers, and some people are even seeing hail. Imagine if you could spend 40% less time on household chores, when experts predict that a lot of those tasks will be automated. You are watching The Rundown. I'm Lynette Romero, in today for Robin Winston. Snow in some areas is making for a very difficult drive. This multi-vehicle crash happened on Highway 189 near the mountain resort of Crestline. More than a dozen drivers collided with each other, and then they got stuck in the snow. The pileup blocked the highway for several hours, but some good Samaritans with a large pickup truck helped to clear the road. At places like Big Bear, it's snowing. 9 inches fell throughout Wednesday, and resort officials say they're expecting at least 4 feet by the end of these systems. And with snow in the forecast for the mountains over the next few days, we know it's going to be tempting to head up there and see it in person. But this is the message from the city of Big Bear. Travel is not going to be easy, and in fact, it's highly discouraged. They're experiencing near whiteout conditions in parts of their region. And remember, chains are always required on all vehicles unless you have a 4-wheel drive with snow tires. Now take a look at this. The first dose of winter weather brought hail to parts of LA County on Wednesday, and as you can see, it was really coming down in this backyard in Agua Dulce. If you didn't get to experience the hail or the snow, you likely felt the wind, right? Powerful gusts knocked down trees in the South Bay. Some of them landed on top of cars, and that was just the beginning. Let's check in with meteorologist Belen de Leon, who is timing out the next storm.
Hi, everybody. Shower activity increases on Thursday with colder temperatures, but the main event, the main storm, finally gets here on Friday, and it's going to last all the way through Saturday. We're expecting heavy rain. A flood watch has been issued. And for the mountains, winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories, and Friday into Saturday, a blizzard warning will be in effect. That's where we can see the snow stack up in feet and a possibility of 7 feet by the time the storm finally moves out Saturday into Sunday. Now, this is the area that could see flooding anywhere below the mountains. We could see from 2 to 5 inches, higher amounts in the foothills. So there is a potential for some flooding on streets, river flooding, and mudslides and debris flow. Meanwhile, in the mountains, that's where we could see up to 7 feet with winds gusting up to 75 miles per hour. It'll be treacherous to travel in the mountains. Avoid it if you can.
The man accused in the shooting death of Bishop David OConnell has been charged with murder. 65-year-old Carlos Medina faced a judge on Wednesday. The judge would not allow our cameras to show his face, but we were in the courtroom to listen. Medina is the husband of the bishop's housekeeper. The LA County DA revealed the bishop was shot several times in his Hacienda Heights home.
Our hearts go out to everyone affected by this tragedy. Myself, as well as Mr. Medina's defense team, look forward to fully investigating all aspects of this case.
His loss is one that I think will be felt deeply for years to come. This was a brutal act of violence against a person who's dedicated a life to making our neighborhoods safer, healthier, and always serving with love and compassion.
If convicted, Medina faces 35 years to life in prison. An LA County judge sentenced a man for killing rapper Nipsey Hussle in South LA after nearly 4 years and months of delays. Eric Holder Jr. was sentenced to a minimum of 60 years to life in prison. Holder was convicted of murdering Hussle outside of his Marathon clothing store in March of 2019. Attorneys said during the trial that Holder and Hussle grew up with connections to the same gang, but prosecutors argued that Hussle had turned his life around and was trying to better his community.
It's always a mixed bag when you get to the end of a criminal case, because nothing we do in this building behind me can restore the victim to life. Nothing can bring Nipsey back. Nothing can allow him to pick up where he left off and continue his hard work in the community.
Holder will be sent to a prison that offers mental health treatment at the request of his father. Detectives in Garden Grove say it's one of the most brazen crimes of opportunity they've ever seen. 3 men attacked and carjacked a driver as he was just filling up his car at a gas station. It happened just after 5 o'clock on the morning of Monday. Security cameras from the 76 gas station on Knott Street and Lamson Avenue spotted the victim in the blue cap and jacket waiting for his tank to fill up. Now, as one man in the puffy white jacket and those red pants distracted him, there's another man that started rummaging through the car from the passenger side. And then things got violent. After getting punched and knocked down, the victim did make it to safety as the thieves took off with his car.
easy thing to say is we recommend is let them have the property. But that's easy for me to say. If you're getting gas, lock your vehicle. If your keys are in your pocket and the vehicle's locked while you're pumping gas, at least nobody can get in that vehicle.
I think seeing that in your neighborhood, it just makes you want to, every time you open the door to get gas, you just want to watch what's around you.
The car was found dumped in a neighborhood in Westminster several hours later. Police are still searching for the 3 attackers. The victim suffered minor injuries. Police say he was lucky he wasn't more seriously hurt. LA County officials are breaking ground on a new project they hope will help conserve water from future storms. The Adventure Park Stormwater Capture Project is officially under construction in Whittier. The $41.2 million project consists of a 6.5 million gallon underground and above ground runoff capture system. LA County Board of Supervisors Chair Janice Hahn says the project will be able to capture millions of gallons of rainwater that would otherwise be wasted.
Every time it rains, we hear from residents who want to know why we're letting so much of that rainwater run into the gutters, into the LA River, and out to the ocean. Rainwater is precious.
The project will not only capture, but also clean and conserve stormwater. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences has created its first ever crisis team, meant to manage any potential emergency during the Oscars broadcast in real time. The creation of the crisis team comes in response to the incident during last year's show, where Will Smith infamously walked on stage and slapped Chris Rock as he presented. The Academy was also criticized for not acting quickly enough in the moment to deal with the fallout from that slap. The Academy says now it will have structures in place allowing it to respond to many different scenarios. The 2023 Oscars are just a few weeks away. An Orange County man spent 8 years, 3 months, and 13 days doing what he loves, and now he has a Guinness World Record title. Jeff Wrights from Huntington Beach has made 2,995 consecutive visits to Disneyland, earning him the title for most consecutive visits to the Anaheim theme park. He says it all started kind of as a joke between friends, and then it just kept on going. Jeff had hoped to make it all the way to 3,000 consecutive visits, but the pandemic stopped his Disneyland streak. However, he's looking forward to returning to the park with his Guinness World Record certificate to get pictures where he earned it. Not too far into the future, experts say we'll be able to kick our feet up and get all those chores done around the house. It's because by the year 2033, they say nearly half of all household chores could be handled by AI or robots. According to scientists at Oxford, about 40% of all those tiresome tasks will probably be automated. Now that includes things like washing and folding laundry, ironing, cleaning, taking out the trash, cooking meals, even doing the dishes. Researchers say automation could free up time for leisure activities, especially for women who in general spend far more time on household tasks than men do. All right, you can always get the news, weather updates, all of it on the NBCLA app and on our website, NBCLA.com. Be sure to tune into Today in LA on NBC4, weekdays from 4 to 7 a.m. We will be bringing you all the day's headlines. Thanks for watching The Rundown and have a great day.